character death.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a bunch of them stacked on top of each other. Now, who wants to be number 2?
Would you like to volunteer? I can help you with that.
I'm pretty close to it, so. So I already went down to 0. So.
Maybe we should pull a old Diablo 1 tactic. We all go to the doorway and have the enemy funnel in one at a time and just, kill them gaining XP because they can no longer swarm us because they have to come in one at a time. I don't know how many people are familiar with the dungeon under the old Church of Tristram, but there you go.
I was gonna be like, oh hey, you know what? I was like, you know what you could do? I said, I'm like, make sure they're all in a room, and have 2 people go at the same time. Have one of them cast fireball, throw it into the room, and then have the other one put up a wall of force in front of the doorway.
Yeah, that is a thought. Wait, what's that? Is it a wizard thing where you can cast a spell through your familiar?
Yeah, that's a wizard thing.
Wait, what just happened?
If only we had a wizard, the familiar could be dropping fireballs while we're safe. What was that, Matt?
Sorry, I thought I had saved and quit the game I was playing. I've been playing
Good.
an N64 game I've never played before.
GoldenEye?
What was that? No. GoldenEye's not on the Switch Online. It's Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Wow.
That is some old shit.
It's some good shit, though.
It's the old shit. Greg, the youngest person playing, says.
Well, old as in I remember it from my childhood.
Brian
Actually,
wasn't a
fact.
child when it came out.
Yeah, I know.
He was a teenager.
No, it wasn't.
Back in my day.
Fun fact,
I don't remember if
do
Banjo-Kazooie was
have
actually a Nintendo 64 exclusive or not. I remember they existed, but...
Banjo-Kazooie was one of the, second wave of games that came out when the 64 came out.
Well, yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember if it was only 64 or whether it was a multi-console.
It was a Nintendo. Almost everything. Almost everything Nintendo is only Nintendo. They do not play.
Yeah,
they do not
no.
play nice with people.
No. Banjo-Kazooie is not a Nintendo property.
Well, here, I just looked it up. It said it was released in '98 to Nintendo 64, and then re-released in 2008 for Xbox 360.
Okay.
So
they dropped it.
It was a Nintendo thing, but...
So they dropped it and somebody else picked it up.
Yes, Microsoft owned the rights to it, but I guess they sold them back to Switch for...
Did you want to look at my
Yes, I'll take a look at the bedroom and see what you did.
If you want to hear about old games, have you tried Earthworm Jim?
I think that's another one that's getting a re-release.
Or
Did you, I don't know if you ever actually played it, but when I saw that it was actually I saw that they actually had characters from this franchise in Killer Instinct. Apparently, Battletoads. They had Battletoads in Killer Instinct in the newest Killer Instinct games.
Okay.
All I know about Battletoads is the meme.
Yep. All I know is the horribleness of the game, or just the difficulty.
I know that at one point everyone was calling the Pawn Stars shop and asking them if they had a copy of Battletoads.
Interesting.
Okay, Alexander. Make sure you put your pillows and your blanket on the bed, okay? Mm-hmm.
Now I do it nicely. Good.
Oh, I get it now.
Hmm.
I've been horny as all shit all day. It's 'cause Venus went direct.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Anyone understand that? So
No.
Venus
I vaguely do, but
Venus was in retrograde all for the last month and a half, and it went direct yesterday. And I have been horny all day and couldn't figure out why.
I can't answer
So
any
I'm
of those
attributing it.
questions. So these are all things that I usually have my boss, tell me about. That's usually the first thing out of her mouth. Like when she walks into work and she's like, looks like she's pissed off. I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, Jupiter is such and such. I was like, what? And so she usually explains it to me. I'm like, okay. I just sit back and nod.
I don't know.
I'm super confused. I've not read enough books to understand this.
Oh, but on a somewhat related tangent from the Switch stuff, if anyone wants to play GoldenEye, I still do have it on the old Nintendo 64. I've got 3 controllers and everything I need. Just need a TV.
Wait, did Greg just invite us over to play video games?
No. I'm just saying at some point. Because this house is not made for hosting. No offense. We do want to host at one point, but that is not now. Apologies if that was too blunt, but oh god, I just realized how drunk I was. I'm so sorry. That was
It is hilarious.
It was quite hilarious.
Ooh, man. I needed that, thanks.
No, I want to come.
Hey, does anyone want to play? Oh, is that mean people can come over? Wait, no!
You will not take away my introvertedness. No! You will not invade this sector.
Where's the reverse button?
Delete.
Uno reverse.
me artist messaging Sam on Facebook. Hey, coming over tomorrow night. Greg invited me by to play GoldenEye.
You still have this stuff, I remember.
What's the address?
Yeah, and you need to get up everything out of the floor.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
555 Alabama Avenue, Richmond, Alabama, Virginia.
Yeah, I'll say.
Get in your bed. Thank you. Okay. How come I'm not on the map?
I'll say.
You're
Just
still-
make sure you
you're
pick
still
out
on the map?
everything that belongs to you.
Oh, yeah, are you guys on the world map?
Yep.
Okay, because I put you guys on the world map so you guys couldn't move your characters around or something.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can. No one else is in the room.
You can put that in your closet. Okay?
Oh, hijo de bruja, I forgot where we were. Puta que madre.
I didn't forget.
Well, it's just I forgot. Well, particular
it in your
nuances
closet.
like, oh god damn, I forgot how low everybody was. Shit.
I didn't forget.
We are in the best situation.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Will Puppet Farm remember your death?
Yeah. The real question is, who's gonna tell Dylan what my dying words were?
Only a few people heard it.
I'd say, based on positioning, that, Gant and Serana, possibly Kyoki.
Yeah, but the other thing is I couldn't quite understand what you had said.
Yeah, because there was a lot of crosstalk and shit going on, and you whispered.
Yeah, he said, "Tell Dylan I love her."
Yeah. This one?
Someone needs.
Okay, so I'll do that and that. So that particular guy was engaged with Gant. He's getting my macros in here. This is bonus action.
Hey!
He makes 2 attacks.
I don't recall having issues getting this game to load.
You didn't as of last session. He has no flanks or anything, so no advantages. Okay. Alright. Assuming people are ready, top of the round
I guess it.
would be Kyoki,
Okay.
since he stole the initiative from me.
Somebody had to.
Steal the initiative is OP, please no.
It's okay. I will get it back.
I like how he's like, don't worry. This is all temporary.
Well, given the number of people I'm rolling for, the odds are in my favor.
Yeah, considering everything is just meh.
For some reason,
So much goddamn healing!
The real question is, how much of a dick do I want to be?
Oh yeah, what's the hero point count?
Right. You guys might actually need that. I have 4, you have 1?
No! The tables have turned!
Not again! This is how it was last session.
Yeah, you
My,
have
how
1.
the turntables have turned.
one of these dice. 3, 4, 3. That's not terrible. That's not a failed death save. That's pretty good. 6, 4, 1. That is also not a failed death save. That's not good. That's the opposite direction of where we would like to go. And 2 dice wanted that.
Okay.
Somebody, please explain to me why this game is refusing.
I'm
to
going
load.
to.
Maybe your error has spread to another game.
No, because it loaded just fine when we were on the map. And then
Shuffle right here.
Oh, so it's just being really, really slow.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I actually healed something. Like, decent, too. Do either of those beat by more than 10?
1 second, I'll let you know.
I believe that'll be either 25 or 26.
Okay, you are swinging against big dude there. His AC is that. Okay, you are rolling at advantage. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 attacks. Both of those do beat him by 10 or more.
Okay.
And the second attack is enough to take him down.
Oh, so not to take him down?
Yep.
Okay. Can't use that. Alright. And I can't seize the initiative a second time.
Nope.
Okay. You create an opening, an ally can exploit on their next turn. Who's coming up next? Okay. I'm going to use setup. I'm going to yell over. I'm gonna yell something. I'm gonna yell over to Gant. He's like, "Don't worry, Gant. You can do it. He's short. Just stab him where you would normally. If you stab him where you would normally stab someone in the gut, you'll stab him in the brain."
That's what
You will receive. You receive a +2 bonus to your next attack or ability check of your choice.
Okay, cool. Gant is a little confused at that collection of words. He thinks you maybe have spoken Draconic a bit too much. But he'll nod and look more menacingly towards the gnome, because I had tried intimidating that son of a bitch.
Which is why he has the beard condition on him right now.
And I'm going to take defensive stance.
So attacks against you are now at disadvantage because you are dodging.
Well, defensive stance is I gain +2 bonus to defense until the beginning of the next turn.
Okay, you're getting an AC bonus. All right.
Yeah, AC bonus, and I feel like I should do something else. No. The fuck is it?
Where's that? Oh, there it is. Wireless headphones are so weird, guys. It's like you start moving and then you're like, oh shit, I've got headphones in. I don't want to yank the cord. And you're like, oh wait,
All right.
they're cordless.
I believe it's now Gant's turn.
Yeah, I need to double check a thing real quick. Okay, no, then she hasn't done anything like that. Okay. Gant, I'm looking at everything. What was that? Transfer. Would it be fair to say Gant can surmise that this gnome definitely doesn't want to be here anymore?
That's probably a fair assessment.
Okay. Well, just kind of give a menacing glare at the gnome and go to back up. Ash. Moving here. And I will attack it. Attack.
I'd say he is still frightened, so he could still attack people, but...
Actually, then I will revoke that. I will attack the gnome, but using the pommel of the blade for non-lethal.
Okay.
That's going to be 20 to hit.
This is the gnome. 20 does beat his breastplate, so you do hit.
Okay. That's going to be 13 damage. 13 bludgeoning.
13 bludgeoning. He is still up, but looking super beaten.
I'll do one more. One more attack. Let's fuck this. One less. It's going to be 19. Actually, yeah. Wait, Brian, is that +2 to any roll or the first
It's to. Hold on.
It should be the first one.
It's to. Let's see. It's +2 to. Hold on. Plus to their next attack roll or the ability check of their choice.
So yeah, it's just the first one.
Okay, so
I'll say so. It says your next. It says you can use it on your next attack or on the ability check of your choice.
Okay, so this is still just going to be 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 is enough to KO him.
Yay! Go to sleep. And I'll use a bonus action to inspire Farron, cause holy shit, boy, you might want to take a potion or two. He's still up, right?
Yeah, Farron's still up.
Barely.
You still moving to engage the bird demon anything?
I thought about running over there to engage the bird, but then I was like, I need to be over here in case Farron falls over.
Yeah, I will maintain my position.
Okay. Alright, so that kicks us over to Fargo. Has to spend half his movement getting up.
That's all my movements.
Sitting up in his chair.
That's literally my whole movement because my speed is half.
Well, it's half your current
right.
movement.
Oh,
So it's halved, and then that would mean it's quartered, I would assume.
Yeah.
so I can only move a quarter then.
Yeah.
I still can't see the map for some reason. It's like on a spinning loop of loading. But I can
Well,
do
worst
everything
case,
else.
you can always check the Twitch.
Yeah, but that requires me to close out of roll 20 to get able to access my sheet. This is very inconvenient, roll 20, if you're listening.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super. If anyone wants a free legitimate copy of Windows 10, you can go to Computer Cave and he'll just give them to you because apparently when he graduated from college, he got like about 300 copies of it, of Windows Pro. And he was like, I don't know what to do with them.
We're gonna load the. Hold on one moment.
I say because he tried. I say he was like, hey, when I wipe your computer, he was like, when I wipe your computer and reinstall everything, he was like, do you want a copy of Windows 10 Pro? I was like, nah, I'm not willing to pay for that. He was like, no, I'm just trying to get rid of them, please.
Then mute the television set. So
I
you
might just
guys
have
in
to
the
talk to him then,
background.
because I am trying to figure out the specs on this computer, and because I have another tower, and I've been meaning to analyze them both and try to get the best parts out of each.
Question: is the goblin that's sitting there next to
Goblin.
not goblin, sorry.
You mean that Griffin?
Whatever the no. Whatever the little thing is between Serana and Gant and
That's a gnome. Yeah, that's the
Ash.
guy Gant just knocked out.
Oh, he's KO'd.
Yeah.
Yeah. He scared him, and then he bludgeoned him with the hilt of his sword.
So thus far, you have taken one person alive.
Did that thing hurt me? Was he the thing that killed me?
No, the giant bird-looking thing that Kyoki got rid of is the thing that took you down.
Okay.
But that's okay. There's another one.
There is another one. It's just not the one that hit him.
It's big enough to where if you shoot it, it doesn't really have cover.
If someone could step me one square to the right, please.
Like direct right.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot the thing that Ash is killing.
Okay.
Because that looks like fun.
Yay! Ash has help. Have you been fighting this thing like one-on-one this entire time? You've been fighting this thing like one-on-one this whole time, right?
Yep. Nobody's bothered to help him.
Well, to be fair, the rest of us were kind of boxed in.
You could have moved. Especially those first couple rounds before they surrounded you. You guys chose to create a kill box in the middle of the room.
I don't know what was going on the right side of the room, but on the left side of the room, I had too many people. I couldn't run away from them.
Yeah, no, you couldn't even be bothered to give a dying centaur a health potion.
Well, I kind of thought the bard and the cleric had that, not the duelist.
I am the bard. Although Gant is also the bard. Fargo. Heat is up.
I guess I just kind of assumed that every bard has healing word.
Combat.
Every bard has the potential to take either healing word or cure wounds.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Alrighty. Did I have any inspiration left?
Either way, you get sneak attack.
I know I get stick attack, but I want the inspiration too. Health and death, I don't care. It's under features. This stupid thing. Where is it? It should be under here. I do have one inspiration left. Sweet.
We also have the only bards that very rarely inspire.
What's that?
Because you both took the bard archetypes that have to spend their inspiration to do their own stuff.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
It's like, I know Gant did just inspire. Just that doesn't happen very often.
No, he inspires quite a bit. He's rarely used just as inspire for himself.
So,
It hasn't.
So how many inspirations do you get at your level?
It's not based on level. You get it's equal to your charisma modifier.
Okay.
Yep, and that's it.
Yeah, it's not level based. It's just forever that number.
Here's your basic healing.
Which is funny because I would think there's an equivalent of like an improved key where it's like, oh, you get your bonus wisdom thing.
Remember, 5e doesn't have improved key. That's a third-party feat.
Yeah, I know. That's what a third-party thing. That's what I mean.
Well, I've been keeping an eye out for one because nobody's posted one yet.
Okay.
That's fine.
And back to combat. It is +3 plus dex. What is my dex? Dex is +3 plus 6. 22 piercing, and 11 psychic.
Oof.
22 piercing, 11 psychic. So, okay. It's still up, but it cries out in agony as, your crossbow whizzes through the air, catches it in the shoulder, right, and seems to go through the shoulder and is irritating the wing on the other side. It's glaring daggers at you from across the way.
Yeah. Glare daggers at somebody else. I can't take another hit, buddy.
Which, I believe, unless you've got something else, brings it to their turn.
I don't think I got anything else.
Do I want it to summon demons behind you?
Not really. No, you don't.
He's up against the wall. There's no area to summon it behind.
Above him.
So I did mark off my Bardic Inspiration on my sheet, but it did not update according to the Twitch stream, so...
Well, let's take a look at your sheet and see if... It could just be lagging, and that does happen. Or your boxes could have gotten unlinked. Yeah, it says 0, so yeah, it's...
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. So I presume... Yeah, it's connected. So... Did you mark it off on the app or something?
Yeah.
That might be why, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of lag there.
I know when there's been dice roll, there's been a little bit of delay.
Oh, either way. Boom. Done. Alright, so my baddies' turns. Nothing needs to change beyond what I already keyed in.
Yep, some stuff needs to change. They need to...
I think this thing's actually going to advance a little bit just to be menacing.
It's okay, Ash is going to kill it on his next turn.
Oh, is it on top of the table?
No, it's kind of like shoving the table out of the way.
Why is it coming closer to me?
Actually, it's going to do that, I think. Because I did mention that, and it hasn't done it. Okay, everybody except Kyoki and Farron.
Did that noxious gas shit again?
It just released, as it's walking, a cloud of spores start seeping from the wound, filling the area.
Oh, so it farted. Gotcha.
These are the spores Gant warned you about when he did the info dump.
Well, do I have to make this? Well, no, I don't even have, like, it's not like, what's his face? Or at least if I make the save, I can add it to my thing, so I'm down again. I'm just going to go ahead and assume.
Well, let me double check to make sure it's save for half or save for all.
Please save for all, because it's just... This is ridiculous.
As long as Serana survives, we're good.
Change that up. Alright. Cloud of toxic spores extends from the creature and around corners. Each creature in the area must succeed a con save or become poisoned. While poisoned in this way, they take damage at the start of their turn. So it's it's a save for all, basically.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, good.
Okay. So
You have a chance.
What I'm hearing is there's a chance.
Farron,
Con save by
in your case, the floating scimitar takes a swipe at you. At the same time, a glowing bolt of energy comes flying out from the other room.
Okay.
Kyoki, that crossbow guy who's been shooting at you the whole time is still shooting at you. Though I'm pretty sure all of those miss on you.
Yes.
Gant, a bolt of radiant energy, as well as another scimitar appearing, are both taking shots at you.
Okay. So a energy bolt is heading towards me.
An energy bolt in addition to the spiritual weapons.
Okay, in which case,
And obviously Serana has to make a con save in addition to Gant.
and let me make sure.
Yeah.
And remember, you do have bless, so you do get the D4.
Oh, right.
D4. Where's the D4? We roll 2. What is it, 2? 12 plus.
Ash is good.
Okay, I believe it's 1.
Saving zeros, Constitution is
Okay.
plus 3. 15.
Okay, 15. Gant 19. Just waiting on Serana. Oh, I gotta roll for the little gnome dude.
Yeah.
Does he have to roll since he's unconscious?
He's still breathing.
Oh shit.
Okay. I am.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he dead now?
Oh no, yeah, I'm still waiting on Serana so I can total up all these saves.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You're fine. I'm just letting you know. Also need to roll for him.
Okay, I guess I'll wait for other people to resolve then. Wait, unless that requires 2. Does it require 2?
Okay. So the only ones who failed are the baddies.
Oh, thank God.
Who failed what?
Their con saves. Okay.
The gnome's dead, and the guy around the corner got
Now, I
poisoned.
know I missed Kyoki. Did I hit Gant or Farron?
You did, but I have things I'm doing.
Okay.
Which is why I realized people were saying stuff to
Yeah.
you, which is why I was being quiet.
Okay, so 19 and 23, do either of those hit you, Gant?
Yeah. Even if I did shield it once. Yeah, I'll take that hit. Yeah.
You're gonna take both hits?
Yeah.
Oh,
do something. Oh wait, no, it's a spell. God damn it. Wait, it's a spell. No.
But you can't see them where they're being
Yeah.
cast from.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that damage.
Okay, so for the first one of the hits from Gant, I'm gonna take back that initiative. So Kyoki will actually have to roll next turn. And for 1 point, that guy is going to rapid reload. Why not? And then for the other hit, he generated 6 stunt points. I'll add 2d6. So okay, so Gant, add 8 to your total damage, so total of 19 damage. To Gant. Or add an extra 8 to whatever you marked off already.
Me?
Yeah, you. Total 19, or if you've already marked it off, he did an additional 8.
No, not the mana.
There we go. Okay, now Farron.
Okay, in an act of desperation, the bolt coming towards me, I believe, is coming from the north.
It's an energy. It's coming from here.
Okay. I will.
It's an energy bolt and a spiritual weapon.
I'll spend a hit die, and release a counterbolt of glowing translucent energy in the form of a spell deflection.
Okay, so how does that one work in this case?
It's deflecting missile.
Okay, so you're saving
versus
the damage, basically.
Okay, which I believe that was what the 6 was.
No, the 12. It's the first one.
Well, shit. That.
So you rolled a 9. 3 gets through.
Well. This kinda. Fuck. Okay.
Is that including whatever modifiers you add to it?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, 3 gets through.
Yes. Because it's my monk level, not ECL.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thought the first one was the. I'm sorry, the second one was the vault. Well, shit. Okay. That means then that what I'm gonna do won't be able to do what I need to do. Shit. So, because I thought I could completely cancel out that 6.
So now the 6 is the spiritual weapon.
Well. Okay, that's too bad.
Okay.
In which case,
3 gets through, which takes you to 0, I believe.
Yeah. And then the other thing hits me.
Which is 1 automatic failed.
Which is 1 automatically failed save.
And they're going to spend their 1 generated stump point to slam you over here into this pile of rubble.
For
damage? 0. No, just,
okay.
They're just, slamming you to the side. So yeah, 1 failed death save. Okay. That's it for them. Just Ash, who's going to try and slice and dice this bitch.
Do you get advantage if you move up a little?
If he moves 1 square, which he's going to do, yes, he will have flanking. Okay. In which case, swing away. 26 definitely hits. 22 definitely hits. Yeah, okay. All hits. 13, okay, this is dead.
Thank God. The spores
Yay,
go
you
away
can see
with it.
That's what I'm gonna double check.
Because if not, I'll need someone to help get me out of here, since my movement is halved. Oh.
It does not have a listed duration. So it does have a recharge counter though, so what I'm going to do is roll its recharge. If it succeeds on the recharge, the spores will remain. If it fails on the recharge, they will have dispersed. And he will not be able to do it again because, well, he's dead. Alright, that brings us to Serana.
Internally, will you all please quit dropping?
Now the funny thing would be to see if what's his face uses his stunt points to re-seize the initiative, or is Tristan going to be like, no, I'm feeling keeping this shit.
By the look of it, so Farron was hit by things over here, right?
Yeah.
Farron, based on your position, Farron was hit by this spiritual weapon and a bolt of energy that came from this doorway.
Okay. Well, first off,
Is the gnome down or is the gnome up?
The gnome is unconscious. He has the little KO tag.
Okay.
That's it. He is KO
And
because he's not
technically
dead
dying.
yet.
Making sure she's not gonna accrue a attack of opportunity passing him. Go heal
Yeah.
Farron.
also, looking at everybody, Cure Wounds to second level on Fargo, and then Mass Healing Word. What's my top level? 5, because we fucking need it. So
She can cast
Do
at
you
5th level.
have enough mana?
I believe that's probably the last of it.
I don't think she can cast that high.
Okay, though, because I see Holy Weapon.
There's
and
some spells that were
Dawn, but
put
I
on
don't
there
know.
as placeholders, not because she actually has the levels for them.
Let
me double check.
Okay, then I'll just do.
Because I think she's capped at 3rd, but I'm going to double check for you.
Okay.
See, her
I'm
levels,
just trying to do
her
what I
level
can because
split.
it's just
6. Yeah, she has 6th level Grave Domain. So that would be capped at 3rd level.
okay. Changing that then, so just keep that.
So you can do the 2nd
5.
level Cure Wounds and just the 7 for Mass Healing Word if you wanted.
Yes, I will do that.
So I gain a total of 24.
17 plus 7, yeah, 24. Yeah, 4 and 5 are there as placeholders because those are domain spells she'll be getting access to shortly.
So the mass healing word is 7.
Yeah, 7 math. Everybody gets 7, which gets Farron up on his feet, but you still take 1 exhaustion for dropping to 0.
I need someone to roll an 18. Oh wait, wrong game.
And then I add 24 to Fargo sheet because for some reason it's not doing that.
Lord. So that is Serana's turn.
Alright. She can take some movement if she likes, otherwise we go to Farron.
She should probably take movement to get out of the cloud of spores.
Yeah, she will get out of the cloud of spores. Would this be enough to get out of there?
You should be able to see in the green AoE.
Oh, I just now see it. Okay. Well, Russian.
Hey, do I need to make it a little darker?
No, I saw it.
Okay, I will slap some herbs and cheese on my wounds for some hit points. Get up.
Half movement.
Yeah, no. Spend a key point for bonus action dodge. And
then somebody from the next room casts fireball, and then we all go back to zero.
Given the angle I was at that. Oh, is there a wall line right here that I'm intersected with?
That is, you might be stuck on the stairwell line.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. And I will move 10 feet this way. Because if the bolt came for me like that, then clearly they would have to move if they wanted to strike me again.
Okay.
And I can partially see another person on the other side of this door.
Yeah, there's been crossbow bolts coming out of there.
Which means...
And shouted orders.
Okay. That's all of my stuff.
Okay.
I'd like to refoot.
That's it. I'm bringing us to the top of the round. Anybody who wishes to refoot, do so now.
Come on!
Hey, I got a stuck point.
I got 2 stunt points though, so let me I
please.
believe I can increase my defense with that a bit. So
Oh shit.
okay. Evasive action plus 2 AC against the first attack made against me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use quick position to give myself an extra +1 AC.
Just what you
It's
need.
either that or, I mean, I have a 1, so I can either move 5 feet, which I don't really need, or get +1 AC. I'm about to say, I was like, hey, originally this would have ran out, but since she sees the initiative and it's not my turn yet, so that +2 is still holding on until my turn rolls back around. Fucking gnomes in their constitution.
That doesn't sound specious or anything.
I've
Durable ass
God
compressed
damn
bitches.
work calls today.
Okay. Everybody refooted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got garbage initiative. Pretty sure we're about to be dead by the time it gets to me. Hey, Farron, go handle my light work. Wait, what the fuck? You rolled a 7? You rolled a fucking 7?
Yeah, I'll
I
get
just
right on
realized
that. Yeah. Yeah, my initiative was not good. It somehow gets worse.
Don't worry. Kind of been dealing with the same thing for initiative. I roll really awesome to hit, and I roll really shit for initiative.
Well,
Really shit for everything. I'm literally only good for hitting things. I was like, I'm like, my saves are garbage, and my initiative is garbage.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Okay.
So you don't have your resistances yet.
Oh, good. The cloud dispersed.
The cloud did disperse, yes.
Oh, Farron. Why did you go to the Goa part?
I think he has to. He's better in hand to hand, so.
He doesn't
And
have
they-
enough hit points. He never had enough hit points.
Well, I'm gonna say these guys in the room seems to be ranged, so it's probably I'm gonna say ranged spellcasters, so it's probably best if he gets up in their face anyway.
That one did not change, that one did not change. And because this dude got poisoned, I have to roll at disadvantage. Alright, check, check, check. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll for it. Based on current positioning, 1d3. because he is an idiot. Here we go, folks. Spiritual weapon moves to engage Fargo.
What?
Because random die decided. As Farron, as you move up to the door, the scimitar comes lancing out from the doors, taking 2 swipes at you, as well as a crossbow bolt.
I hope there's some cover.
Kyoki, the bolts are coming back after you again, as is the spiritual weapon that you had been fighting earlier.
Of course.
And Gant, a single bolt of radiant flame flies out from the doorway towards you.
Is there any way I can possibly hear the verbal components?
Not from your current position.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Are my attacks
God
including
damn.
disadvantage from dodge?
They should be, and I did not do that. So,
What? What? I think I dodged both of those.
Hey, Gant, at least you only took 2 points of damage if you did get hit.
well, it's only 1 attack to you, Fargo. He's rolling at disadvantage. So, pretty sure 9 misses you.
Yes. 14 does.
Okay, David, those are your correct numbers.
Okay. Whew.
A question.
I will parry
Tris.
them.
Oh, sorry, cut. You first, David.
Yeah, okay. I apparently missed David. I'm pretty sure I missed Kyoki.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Yes, Greg?
What's the parentheses around the 18?
The parentheses is supposed to be around the 18. He is rolling at disadvantage, so the 18 is the relevant number.
Okay. Cool. I will...
Did he crit?
Do you
fail
have
the
anything
non?
to help?
It's just I'm looking at how low the party is on mana, and I'm like, oh,
Well, I mean, you and
Fargo's got full mana.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fargo and Gant are pretty much our de facto spellcasters right now. So
Yeah, but most of Fargo's
I will
spells
take the
are more
damage.
utilitarian.
Okay, so that is an 18 to hit for a big 2 damage, but because he generated 6 stunt points, we're going to look at some stunt point stuff.
Damn it!
now, didn't you have a spell that if you use a spell, would your AC have gone up enough?
Yeah, but it's just I gotta conserve the mana because we don't know what's fucking in here. Because essentially, Gand is the only healer left. Because I don't think Fargo took healing spells, right?
Nope, Fargo ain't the healer. Fargo is the sneaky one.
Okay, he's going to use 4 points to turn into a dual strike to aim that 18 at Serana as well. And then he will add an extra
Yep, that
d6.
hits.
So
No, it's -2, you said? Or,
I'm adding an extra
yeah.
d6 to that, so 1 second. So that
Oh.
2 becomes an 8.
Oh. -6. Jeez.
How could this get any worse?
Please don't say that.
Oh no, I've already rolled for it. It's getting worse.
And concentration check.
That's she has to be
thanks,
a
Ben.
10, so minimum.
Yep, 16 on the dice.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, and based on that, they'll have done that and that. You will hear a voice coming from the left room where the energy bolts have been coming from. You won't ever hear. It's like, you're free to surrender at any time, infidels!
Parlay!
Tiamat may yet be merciful.
Tiamat.
Patron deity of the Dragon Guard.
Oh no, that was him saying it. David knows who Tiamat is.
And that brings us to Gant.
He didn't expect to hear Tiamat.
I mean, they've been speaking Drakengard and using Drakengard equipment.
So,
Gant will go here.
The gnome's been playing possum and attacks.
Hold on. So
I need to roll this real fast. Still poisoned. Cool.
We'll rush here and attempt to barrel through the door, and I will go from there. And I will continue actions depending if I barrel through the door or not.
Well, the door is still mostly open from when Kyoki opened it, so...
Okay, cool. I didn't know if it was locked or anything. So.
No, Kyoki dealt with that earlier. It's been open wide open, that's why he's been firing attacks through it.
So yes, barrel through for thematics. Rolling through the door, landing in front of the guy.
There will be a you'll kind of see him half kind of peeking up around the desk, a man in like Persian religious vestments, hood pulled over his head as he's peering around the desk, using it as cover from where he's been chucking bolts. He's somewhat startled as you come barreling through, but is still ready to engage.
Yeah. He'll just barrels through the door, and he'll kind of topple over the table to
hang on.
give a few swipes.
Hang on, he still has that going.
Oh.
Where is it? Because I can still see his aura. So he's still got his going. As you are running through, more of these little draconic bat things that you were dealing with earlier, like assault your face as you charge into the room. When you cast the spell, an effective creature speed. Let's see. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Okay, so you have entered the area. Make me a wisdom save. And your movement is halved to the set, when you got in front of the door. I don't know if that affects where you ended up standing.
Yeah.
So that was
yeah. 30. If it would have been half, does it automatically have?
The second you enter his radius, it is halved.
God damn.
And let me make that radius a little bit more visible for you guys, because you should be able to see it, but I know you should be able to see it.
Okay, yeah, that was barely able to be seen. It kind of just blended in with the darkness.
Yeah, I'm fixing it. Better. So that darkness area is the Spirit Guardian radius.
Kinda.
Actually, there's like a purple or something.
Yeah, I can try a different color.
Is it? Is it purple? All I see is gray.
No,
still.
it's not. I was just
he was asking me to try a different color.
Yeah, because
better.
Okay, yeah, that works better.
Okay. But yeah, the second you hit that, these little bat demonly things start clawing at your face. So I need a wisdom save. Remember, you get the D4.
Oh, yeah, and bless.
And you're inside of.
And you're also inside David's radius, so you get +5, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, you get +5 on top of that.
$21.
Okay, 21 is enough. 21
25.
is a success, so you will only take half, which is 9.
You only take half, which is 27.
I could drop those level of spells on you if you like.
No, thank you.
Okay. With this in mind, he will. Bonus action, healing potion. That's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Yay, 4. So 10. 10 health. And then, because I can't do anything but fuck this.
So that's that guy. What's his personality? Because that'll affect how he reacts.
Dispel magic? I don't know if the bats were magic or not, though.
Yeah, but he can hypothetically cast it again. Magic missile.
Okay, that would automatically hit, obviously.
Yep. Casting. God damn it. I will cast at 3rd level, so that's
Doubt he has
3,
anything for
3,
that.
4, 5. So 5d4.
5d4 plus 5, yep.
22. Brrrr.
It's like, yeah! You cur! How dare you!
How about you? And you, again, run out of options.
Make his concentration check. Yeah, we good.
Damn. That'll be it for me.
Okay. Fargo! You failed your narcolepsy?
Yep.
Might as well just
Fargo.
say snore, breathe, snore, breathe.
Does getting hit wake you up?
Fargo is like all that. Like, he's like going right. He's like about to roll his chair to go follow Gant to go get the guy.
Like, goes to follow Gant, falls asleep. His chair is just kind of running into that pile of debris and just keep banging into it repeatedly.
Yeah. Thank God it's a manual wheelchair, not a power wheelchair. He falls asleep on the forward on the joystick.
Serrana!
But yeah.
Did he literally just fall asleep at the wheel?
Yep.
I am thinking just have a vacuum cleaner going on, so you I think.
Oh, I thought it was just Fargo's chair.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought that was Matt playing something in the background.
Can't you see the person in the doorway?
No. Between, his position and the fact that you're in the doorway, she cannot see him.
Alright, same thing with Fargo, I suppose? Or Farron.
Yeah, everybody who is in the rooms cannot be seen unless you're right in front of them.
I'm outside of the room, though. I'm on the
Yeah.
exterior of the room. I'm against the wall.
Yeah.
The wall in the stairwell.
if she moves here, can you do it?
He will have, you will have a kind of partial view of him, which would give him cover, except for the fact that you ignore cover. But yeah.
Yes. Okay, I will do that.
As he effectively has 3/4 cover, but because you ignore cover, obviously that does not matter to you.
Yep. Gonna do the shots, cause fuck this. And she is basically only have 5 mana. Shit, that's 5.
Shots.
So plus 3. Shot. Please work. please work. Good night. 16.
16. Does he have anything he can do? That's for that. So 16 does hit.
Yay!
Just hits.
Yay! Huzzah! That's going to be pure-blooded 20 damage.
20 damage.
Pew!
Okay.
Pew!
You hear a draconic curse. Alright. Anything else?
Her bonus action can't really do too much at the moment. But you know what? She's gonna do second wind.
Alright. You do that.
6 plus fighter level, fire level 3.
And while you resolve that, I will take us over to Kyoki.
Yep.
Right. Tired of fighting with animated dancing Disney swords. So, over, up.
Cool! Movement is now halved, and I need a wisdom save.
Works for me.
As little jet fighters come after you. By the sound of that.
So wisdom save.
Yep, wisdom save.
Does the spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
No, you don't get attack opportunity with spiritual weapon.
Okay.
What is what is your magical field get me?
+5.
Yep, +5 to your saves.
Okay.
And you also have +1 d4 from Bless.
Okay. Yeah, I might actually make this. Wisdom is for shit. Now watch, I finally don't need this, and it rolls fucking ridiculous. Wow!
3d6? Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Upside, it's only 7.
The dice this entire combat have been bullshit.
At least I rolled shit too, so yeah, 7 damage from the little terror beasts.
Do not say, if I say Kyoki can't roll for shit. If it is not murdering people, I can't roll for shit.
So yeah, subtract 7 HP.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That is way too many dice to roll that much shit.
From that position, gonna confirm where the door is. Pardon me, Kyoki,
I was going to step into the room, but
your movement is halved, from that point.
okay.
So from that spot, if you have any movement left, you can keep going, but you're at half movement from that point.
I can stab him from right there, correct?
He has 3/4 cover from that spot, but you can stab him from right there.
Okay. Let's see. What is it? Alt. What is it? Shuffling. Okay.
Okay, now he has no cover.
Okay. Hello, you. Must say we've been interacting all day, and I don't think I've had a chance to speak to you.
Let's see, that is that guy. So his reaction will be...
You about to try to do something before I...
No, I was just confirming whether he'd react to your statement or not.
Oh.
He just kind of gives you a shrug and assumes a defensive stance.
Okay.
Okay, no cover. Let's see, is that... Not sure what that was. Okay.
Sorry.
You don't have advantage, wow. That I can tell. So
I'm so happy that I actually had advantage because somehow or another I managed to crit fail.
No, you do not. Where's the advantage coming from?
So long as I'm within 5 feet of an ally.
Okay. So, in which case, both of those hit. Neither one beat him by 10, however.
That's cool.
Oh wait, hang on.
See him.
He is going to. He's going to invoke parry for your second attack, so he will deflect that one. He will use his monster reaction thing to parry the second attack, but the first attack does hit.
Okay.
So 14 damage. So, not bad.
See. Sure. No. It's supposed to be 30. Okay. Jeez fucking crisis. Okay, apparently I can't even do attacks properly anymore.
Have you taken that much exhaustion?
Hmm?
Have you taken that much exhaustion or something?
No, I mean I'm just saying I was like my attack, like even my dice. It was like my dice. Originally I was like, yeah, my saves and everything are garbage, but it was like my saves and everything are garbage. But at least I could always depend on attacks.
Well, I mean, he did have to use a reaction to block, so that's something. Okay, assuming you are done.
Well, hello there.
He's not that concerned with that guy, so he's going to come over here and use his action to wake up Fargo.
Wake up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, was I asleep?
Just a bit.
Probably because I nearly died twice.
I'm told that can be quite exhausting.
It's a blood loss.
Okay. Is everyone else okay?
About as okay as they were when you fell asleep 6 seconds ago.
Oh, good. I was only out 6 seconds. I have a feeling I was going to be asleep for 4 minutes.
Alright. That's his turn, so that kicks us around to... Whoop! Baron!
Okay.
First of all, you are within the radius, so I need a wisdom save.
I am?
Yes,
Circle's touching
yes, you
you.
are.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I don't have to make that decision then. Since it's been made for me.
You've made it, so that is only 7 damage.
Okay. That's right.
Little bat demon-y, draconic things.
Bats. Okay.
Kind of hard to make out because they're kind of shadowy.
I don't remember. Have I drawn my sword yet?
No, you've just been,
okay.
Liu Kanging shit.
I will reach into what is no doubt my now raggedy clothing.
Well, I mean, I would... It's obviously damaged. I hesitate to call it raggedy. It is still totally fixable.
Okay. Hello?
Pull
Yes?
the...
You were saying hello. I'm sure that was a mic check.
Pull the hilt out and just kind of like have the arm, like, not exactly have it at the ready, but toggle the extension. Okay. Doing this. Coming in, as I am coming in, I am...
Remember, you're at half movement. For the areas you're in the field.
Right, okay.
You move 20 total. So
20 total? Okay, then that is half. Okay. As I am going by him, I would like to rage. I would like to make a grapple check against him.
It's like, well, didn't sign on for this. Y'all are getting a little too friendly. Can you beat a 9?
I'm at disadvantage, so let's find out.
I believe in you, David.
Yay!
Yeah. Barely, but you do it.
You know what? He doesn't want to be grappled.
Technically, do you get advantage since he's flanked?
No, the,
But I should get flanking advantage.
not for the grapple attack.
Not for the grapple, but for
Yeah,
regular attacks.
yeah, he was asking about the grapple.
Must say,
He's gonna try.
Must
He's
say
gonna try and
grapples
spend
are
a hero
attacks.
point. Yay! He dodges the grapple,
Ah,
and you guys are up to 2.
okay then.
No offense, David, but I think this is a sign that Farron shouldn't try grappling people.
Oh, it hasn't really worked for me so far.
You came close a couple, several times though. And this would have worked without the hero point. So
That's fair.
he did not optimize for the grapple is the problem.
Right, because I didn't think I necessarily needed to.
And honestly, I don't know why you should, because I'm using the standard stat blocks here. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. As he has slipped out of my grasp, what's the size of this dude? Is he like human size?
Yeah,
What
he
size? Okay.
seems to be. Now that you get a good look at him, he might be. He looks drow-ish, but he seems too tall for that. So if you had to guess, maybe half drow.
Okay.
And his attire does not seem to match, and weaponry do not seem to match the others. Does not seem to be a Drakengard equipped.
Okay. Okay.
Based on your experience, mercenary possibly.
Okay. I will go for. Let me make sure it's not at disadvantage. I will go in for a slash.
Okay, that definitely hits.
No stun points though.
So that's 15. It's like, ah!
Oh wait, that's fair. Should probably go ahead and
Okay.
reflex.
You have advantage because you are flanking. I don't know if you rolled for advantage.
Oh, I did not roll for advantage. Okay, I'd like to take the advantage.
Okay, so that's 9.
Woohoo! Seize the initiative, David. Take it.
Oh shit, because I do have that. Okay.
He doesn't have
Do
to.
it. Do it now.
In this case, seize the initiative may not be in your favor because, that Spirit Guardians hurt you on your turn, not their turn.
It's true. And isn't
Well,
there like
he's
a
not in the spirit-
limited
he's not in the
damage
spirit
pool that it
guardian
can
field.
dish out?
I don't.
Or am I thinking of a different
I
spell?
think you're thinking of a different spell, but I will double check. I think that one just keeps
Must
going
have.
until they lose concentration or the timer runs out.
Okay.
Must say he's not in the spirit guardian field. I think.
No, he's not.
Yeah, these are initiatives. Just keep punching this Valkyra in the face.
Oh, so I'm outside of it?
You are outside the radius, yes.
Okay, in which case there would be pertinence in taking it. Which would then leave me.
I see Matt
with,
dropped. Did I miss a goodnight message? Or did he just
no,
drop
it's
to
not,
drop?
It's not 9:30.
I think he was vacuuming. So.
Oh, that was
or
Sam
was
who was
or was that
vacuuming.
Greg?
Yes, I thought that was Sam and Greg.
Okay.
I do see the advantage that my initiative has been balls.
Up to you.
So I will seize the initiative.
Okay.
Okay, permission to use a hero point to hit this guy again. Actually, no. Permission to use a hero point so I can do a thing to give myself more hit points.
Resurge your lay on hands. I don't know.
So, oh no, I know what I'm going to do. I just need to use the hero
Smite.
point to get the action.
Okay, there he is. He's back. Okay.
Smite.
No, I'm going to freaking heal myself a little bit. But I need the action to do so. Can I or can I not use the hero
Right.
point?
Technical issues.
Oh, I mean, if you're asking us, I mean, feel free.
I have to. It's a party resource.
Oh, yeah. Well, most of us never use them, so.
Okay. I will lay on hands myself for enough HP not to die. And that'll be it.
Hope you got your next turn set up because your turn again.
Yeah.
Everybody refoot?
Yeah.
Or
Did
anybody
he seize
refooting?
the initiative?
David sees the initiative.
David did.
Yes. Just look for Brian to seize the initiative from you. That's great.
No,
Okay. Has everybody who wants to refoot refooted?
Yes.
Okay. Sort descending. All right.
Okay.
Farron, you're up.
Okay, given
I've generated some
the...
initiative stunts that I will be using.
So?
I have generated some initiative stunts I will be using.
Okay, cool. Given my close quarters, I will grip the sword with two hands for better control. /1.
Okay.
I will make that a lethal blow.
He is going to use his first initiative stunt, Vanish, to evade this first attack. As he, leans back, the attack whiffing past him and almost, hitting Kyoki.
Okay.
That's upsetting.
Attacking again.
Okay, he's attempting to apply +1 AC, but, it's still not enough to beat your 24.
Okay.
Yay, more stunt points.
And 5 stun points.
Against this guy, assume that I am striking for stun. I am gonna go for a lethal blow. And, I'm marking him.
Okay. Well, this is getting hairy.
How about you surrender?
What's in it for me?
Getting out of a hairy situation.
Well, technically, I'm still winning.
Well, that's not very hairy for you, is it?
I said it was getting hairy.
Oh.
I'd still look better than you two right now.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to kick him.
He has not gotten his reaction back, so that successfully kicks him. He's like, oh! Ow!
Okay, and wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
I would like to use a stunt point to initiate a disarm because I think he still has his crossbow.
He has a hand crossbow in one hand and a scimitar in the other.
Okay, I'll try to get the scimitar out of his hand.
Okay, that goes under disarm save. My disarm save is acrobatics or strength. Okay.
I believe it's athletics roll for me because it's kind of like a grapple.
No, actually.
Oh, okay, I'm misremembering then.
It is the attacker makes an attack roll opposed by the target's strength or athletics.
Oh, okay. Do I just use the same one that I initially...
Yeah.
Okay. So he'd have to beat a 19.
Yep. He's going to spend another hero point. Just,
Yay, we're getting him back, guys.
not enough, so he has dropped his weapon.
Okay. It is 6 feet away.
So in the next one square over somewhere.
Okay, that's it.
Which square? North of him, north of Brian, or north of you?
Well, could I, if it's a square away, could I actually kick it to be right here?
If you want to kick it out into the hallway, by the doorway, yeah, that works also. Okay. That brings us to Gant. First off, wisdom save.
This really needs to be dispelled.
You do still have the D4, but you are outside of David's radius.
That is fine. $17.
17 is enough for half damage. So 9 damage. And you are at half movement
That
still.
was almost a health potion. But that's fine. Move.
Hindsight being 2020.
I can dispel it. I don't know if
Useless cantrip.
dispel. I'll dispel it.
Okay.
Level 3.
Level 3. Mark out the mana.
Read it. And you said he's behind the table? You said?
He is crouching behind the desk, yes.
Okay. Gant will move up to him. And assuming he's behind the desk like I imagine he is, he will I imagine the desk is like on its side, so he's like using it as a barrier or something.
No, the desk is just
Or is
normal
it-
desk position, but because it has a full front, it's counting as cover for him.
Okay, cool.
He has not flipped it over or anything. He just, crouching behind it.
Would you say the desk is fairly heavy?
I mean, it's a large piece of furniture, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you might be able to flip it with like an athletics check or something, if you are so inclined.
That's fair. Not necessarily, but Gant is wanting to basically hop over the desk and get into his very personal space and start putting the sword to his throat and kind of just pinning him against the wall. Cause fuck him.
Okay.
Try anything. So I guess would that be acrobatics or athletics?
Just vault over a desk like this. Yeah, that wouldn't require a roll at all.
Oh, but it's more the like trying to force him to the wall with the short sword to his throat.
If you're trying to force him to the wall, that would be a shove attack.
Okay.
I'd say if you're just trying to describe having the sword to him and hoping he backs up towards the wall, that can just be description.
Now I'll try shoving him. So
Okay, a shove.
is that like
shove is special attack. Target of your shove need no more than you make an athletics check contested by their athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, it's pretty much a grappling check.
That's probably going to beat him. Oh yeah, he is shoved back 1 square, so he stumbles back against the wall.
Now, what were you saying about surrendering?
There's still time for you to repent.
I know something you can never know.
That very much sounds like this war priest. Right. I guess I'll just try to intimidate him. I don't know if that will take an extra action or if I have to wait for that.
That would be the rest of your thing, yeah.
Okay.
And you can attempt an intimidation check.
Yeah, I'll attempt intimidation check by pushing the blade a little bit more, enough to like elicit some cut on the throat. And say, yeah, repenting. Are you sure you don't want? Yes, repenting. Let's see. Well, I seem to have a viable source of blood to repent with. Shall I make your life my repentance?
Says the heathen who kicked in my door.
Jeez. Said the cowardly lotto who've been relying on skeletons and superstition to scare the poor folks around, yokels around here.
You think the skeletons are ours? We're just as trapped here as you are, you fool.
Oh, really?
Fargo?
Okay. I'm awake. Okay, I'm not falling back to sleep. Okay, I think I'm good. Can I roll to a position to get eyes on the one that you were about to engage and then you came to wake me up?
From your current position, if you can move forward in either diagonal direction. If you move diagonally to the right or forward a little bit, you would have eyes on him, but he will have cover. You'd have to roll up into his face to negate the cover.
That's okay. I can negate the cover in other ways.
Okay.
I would like to roll to where I have eyes on him, please.
I'll pick a direction, left or right. Right is more likely to give you eyes.
Right.
Okay. So you now, in theory, you have partial eyes on him now.
Okay.
He has 3/4 cover from that position.
Listen here, you lily-livered, two-legged, semen-smelling font. I am pulling, what's the... God damn it, I've gone and wasted it all. I had the name of the spell.
Sounds like Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery! Yes.
Which is a saving throw on my part, but I don't remember which stat. Vicious Mockery is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that. Okay, he has failed, so he takes full damage.
2d4. 2d4.
And has disadvantage, which he already had.
4 damage.
Okay. God damn it.
I recommend you surrender. I would do an intimidation check, but I really don't think that. 1, I think that takes an action, and 2, I'm rather tired and feel like being very intimidating.
Let's see. Sizing you up. Sizing up what parts of the battle he had seen up to this point. You can't tell. You'll have to wait till his turn.
Well, his turn is next.
I'm aware. The damage I'm not accounting for here.
Surrender, or I'll insult your mother next time. Hey, look, guys, I used my spells.
Cantrips don't count.
It's a thing.
Let's see, I think based on his current situation...
Oh, I forgot about that spell. Yeah.
I'll admit, it's tempting, but so far we still seem to be winning. And you haven't really given me a reason to consider it.
Have you thought about what happens when you just can't stop laughing?
Okay. Fire in the hole, folks. Alright. Kyoki. The guy in front of you that you and Farron are engaging. He takes a step back as he pulls out a whip and cracks it in your face with a 23 to hit. He also tries to unload into you with his crossbow for an 18. Obviously the 18 misses.
The 18 will miss. The 23 hits.
Is he also attacking me?
I'm getting there. So that's 7 damage to you from the whip.
I'm going to use my reaction to lessen the damage by my level.
Does that have a minimum 1 on it?
See, hold on. Let's see. It doesn't say. When you're hit by a melee weapon attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the incoming damage by your character level, but you must be holding a melee weapon or a shield to use this ability. If you are holding a shield, you can also use this against thrown or ranged weapon attacks as well as ranged spell attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say it, but I guess up to you.
Okay, well, if it doesn't say it, I won't do that to you right now. I'll think about that and get back to you before next session. All right, so
okay.
You're able to, take the hit. It stings, but you're able to shrug it off.
Like, oh, that was interesting. How did you do that?
Gant. As he stumbles back, he reaches down behind the crates, comes up with a two-handed maul that has a somewhat, draconic, visage on the smashy part. It's like, no, you fool, we're trapped here just like you are. For all I know, you've brought them here to us. But if we're able to beat you, we can get off this damn rock. As he swings twice at you with the maul. I don't know if 15 hits.
Dodge the first. It does not hit.
Okay. So he takes two swipes at you with the maul, but they both miss.
Yeah. For thematically, he dodged the first and catches the second in a sword lock, so he can say things next turn.
Okay. In terms of Ash and Fargo, one of those lame bolts of energy comes flying out from the room, deflecting off Ash's armor as you guys are talking to the guy in there. His spiritual weapon comes over to take a swipe at Fargo. However, I'm pretty sure
It's-
13 misses even Fargo.
Yep. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Wasn't sure. I'm in the kitchen.
Okay, it takes a
Everything's
little-
upstairs.
Takes a little bit more poison damage. Has to make his con save. Okay, still poisoned. Okay, in terms of Farron, he is cracking the whip in your face as well. For 24. And some stunt points if that did hit.
Oh, yes, it is.
For 4 stunt points, he is probably going to... He's also going to aim that 24 at Kyoki via dual strike.
Ah. Okay.
So 24 beats your AC, I believe, and you already used your reaction, so 7 damage.
Okay.
And then the second spiritual scimitar is coming at Serana for 15 to hit. Did you mark off the 7, Kyoki?
I'm working on it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't glitching. Greg?
Do I need to mark something?
Serana's getting attacked for 15. Does that hit?
Oh. On the nose.
Okay, so she takes 5 damage from the spiritual scimitar. And obviously has to make a blessed save.
Let's say.
Yeah, I should have seized the initiative. Oh well.
I'm glad you didn't.
Getting the second attack on
That's a
Kyoki is probably
10.
more than-
That is a 10 on the dice, so
Okay,
automatically
then-
passes.
So yeah, you're good.
Yay.
One thing, if it's done all the time, then it
Yeah,
really
it-
is just a joke.
Yeah. Well, it's not a joke so much as battle tides of battle keep shifting, but it does get old, yeah, I will admit. So the after hour, whatever he is looking at the two of you. I was like, well, whenever you're ready then. And to that, it kicks over to Kyoki's turn.
Well then, you're a rather crafty one, I see.
In the name of the cockroach.
Okay, 24 definitely hits. 21 also hits. Neither one beats him by 10, though. So that's
Okay.
12 plus 17, so 29. It's like, oh, okay, I'll admit, that was a good one. Ow!
Okay. Of course, I don't generate stun points in that, but I do generate on the 21. Not that many. Let's see, what can I do for the 2?
Soto?
Kupo, yep, Kupo.
Fuck it. Defensive stance. Can't really do much.
Almost there, guys.
I
They're
don't
seriously thinking
I
about
say,
it.
you know what? I thought about Mighty Blow, but I was like, I'm pretty sure if I roll a d6, it's just going to roll a 1. So,
Serana.
and I'm just going to maneuver. Okay.
Gerg, it's Serana's turn.
Did we lose Gerd?
Says he's still here, but he might be talking, to Sam.
Was cooking dinner.
Okay.
Okay, can still see the half-dropping fire poop. 21.
What are you hitting?
Oh, shooting at the drow person.
Okay,
Is that
21. That will hit him, yes.
Excellent. It's going to be plus. Which modifier is that? That's going to be 17 damage. Pew!
You hear a cry from the other room. It's like, ow! Oh, come on! Now we were fighting like men, you bitch!
I can't really think of anything else that she can do because bonus action, yeah, everything else is. She's got nothing really else for bonus action, so she's just going to be bobbing and weaving for this damn spiritual weapon.
Okay, that brings
And
us...
just yell, I take offense to that!
You were supposed to!
At least I'm not bleeding out!
Really? Then what's all that red stuff? That time of the month?
Wow.
Does not respond.
I'd say, because she's less than half. She's bleeding. Okay, that brings us to Ash. Ash is going to look back and forth between the door and Fargo. You got that, or should I go deal with that?
I can take care of this guy.
Okay. In which case, Ash will... What the hell is Ash's movement?
He can't touch this.
30 feet. 30 feet. Does he feel the need to dash? No, he's good. But on his way, he will take a syringe, jam it into your shoulder. For some cure wounds action.
My shoulder?
Yep, your shoulder. Fargo, regain 18 hit points.
I'm not by my phone right this second, so if you want to add those for me.
I will do that. Plus 18. Just out of bloodied. Okay, anybody refooting?
I'm good.
Nope.
Let me see. What did I do last time? Can't get much better, also can't get much worse. Fuck it. And nothing changed. I'm still in the exact same spot I was in. Alright. I was just hoping I generate stun points.
Oh, was Bliss maintained?
Yep. Oh no, that's right. She does need to make a bless check for the scimitar. Alright. Greg? Yeah, I can do it. Pretty sure we're fine.
Oofed.
Action. I wonder if she had the canister. Shoots. Yeah, we're good. So, Farron?
Okay. I will go in for a thrust. Oh, it rolled the almost the exact
Okay, that definitely hits.
same thing. Okay. As I draw back, I'll try to get the guy's arm for the
Also-
second attack.
Also hits.
Okay. I'll use my last hit die to gain a key point and immediately spend that key point.
Right.
Is it free to go from one hand to two hand or vice versa
Yeah.
on a versatile? Okay.
That's free.
I'll take my one of my hands off the hilt and pop him in the face twice.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. I will lethal blow that again. I'm going for stun.
So total of 11? No, plus 2. Okay, that's 17.
Yeah, it's 6 plus 11. Would you prefer if I add my original damage?
No, I just wanted to confirm, you know. It's like, ow!
Okay. And the second punch in the flurry.
And he is KO'd.
Okay. Great. Great. No more of that. Okay. Oh, do I not? I probably don't. What is in this room? Looking at the map, it seems fairly bare.
You are in room number 8. You are surrounded by several empty weapon racks and several empty bins on shelves that line the walls. On the floor is a bedroll and 3 blankets next to a pair of shiny leather boots.
Okay. Do the other boots have laces?
No, they are, because they are simple boots, they are just pull-on.
Okay. You say there's a bedroll? Would it be an item interaction to use the bedroll to tie him up?
Oh. Yeah, there's some things. Because a bedroll is not really designed for tying, I probably would count that as an action.
Okay.
I mean, you can tie people up with like blankets and sheets, but it does take more effort than, like, say, with rope.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I use an interaction to, for lack of a better term, like ready or separate the sheets from some of the more unusable parts of the roll?
Can you what?
Use an interaction to essentially like prep the sheets part of the bedroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think I have everything handled in this room for the moment. I want to see it. Why do you see if anyone else needs a hand?
Okay. That brings us to Gant and His Holiness Sir Hammerlot.
Gant will take like a few steps back and kind of put his blade still pointing towards him, but like at his side. Like, now, you're trapped here, are you? Well, we were sent to investigate. How about we, as intelligent individuals who are both very, probably a little, I wouldn't say confused, but flustered at the current events, and we stop talking and try to figure out an option, a secret option that helps both of us, both of our parties.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on.
Okay. Have to wait till your turn to find out how that goes.
Of course. And is it possible that Gant can take the dodge action, or?
Yeah, you can take the dodge action.
He will take the dodge action.
All right. Fargo.
Alrighty. I am going to continue to roll towards the guy hiding in the other room.
Okay.
In the meantime, muttering under my breath. Someone can mark off the mana for a level 1 spell.
And so you said half movement?
Check.
Yeah, you're at because of your exhaustion level.
Yeah, I'm half movement because of exhaustion.
-2 for first level spell. That you can see within range. Yeah, you can kind of see him. Wisdom saving throw. Oops. Okay. So he's going to try spending a hero point. He has rolled a 16. Do you know what your save DC is?
The save DC is a 16. However, hold please. Because not today, Satan. That card. Which card did I save? Oh God.
I don't know. You're not in the game, so I can't see whether you have cards at all.
I have one card. Roll 20. I think that I burnt that card. But
okay, now that you're in, it shows one card.
I know I had a card that could increase the spell save DC by 2.
The question is, do you still have it?
Yes, I know. I'm waiting for Roll20 to load in my unsupported browser. Roll20 would just get their shit together.
Well, it's less likely to get shit together if you're using an unsupported browser.
Well, it doesn't matter what browser I use. Even Chrome for iPad is unsupported.
You tried Firefox?
I don't know Firefox. I don't have Firefox downloaded. My iPad. I could try Firefox on my iPad, but that would break my long-standing tradition of only using Google Chrome for everything.
I'm not sure why Chrome isn't supported unless they've just moved away from Apple entirely.
Yeah, that's the problem. They don't support any Apple OS or not OS.
Well, most people don't support Apple. It's, you know.
That's not true. There's quite a few exclusive Apple.
No, in terms of like general products like this. Like a lot of gaming companies don't support Apple.
Okay, well, let's see. My cards say no. I cannot increase my spell date save DC.
Okay.
This motherfucker. Can I spend a hero point to increase the spell save DC?
I don't think that's one of your options, but I will look. Act out turn, +1 to attack, defense, ability, or save. Take an extra action.
+1 to a save.
Yeah, to your save. As in, your saving throw, not your DC. So, no.
No. Okay. Well then. Fuck that guy.
Okay. Anything else?
Make him laugh. I will take a dash action to get right up next to him.
Okay. Shoot. Okay, you are right next to him. Okay, you hear him what might be start laughing, but devolves into a series of coughing fits as he takes. How much was it? Some more poison damage. And as you roll up into his face, he's looking at you. It was like, okay, tell you what. You got an antitoxin? I surrender. Otherwise, I'm going to keep swinging. Because if I'm going out, I'm going out swinging.
You'll have to wait till my turn to find out.
Okay, in which case he is going to hold to see whether you cure him of his poison or not. If you do not, he will probably swing.
Serana!
That's I don't know if you took Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
If you did, you can help him. If you have antitoxin in your inventory, you can help him.
What?
Can you come heal this guy?
Maybe?
Alright, that brings us to... I totally blanked on... No, that guy... Okay, that one's down, that one's considering surrendering. The guy you're fighting, Gant, will lean on his hammer, still ready to engage if he needs to, but he's like, I'm listening.
And I will wait till my turn to do it.
Well, with him being on standby, this will advance to Serana's then, I guess, unless Kyoki's going to go start some shit somewhere. The guy you're fighting is down.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I guess I'm effectively kind of done then.
Okay.
But I guess with that, I'm going to go ahead and head off so that I can get some rest.
Okay.
I'll say, if you could, please put a summary of whatever I end up missing in the remaining stuff.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Good night, folks.
All right, sir. Good night. Serana, are you going to attempt to cure this guy, or let him bleed, poison out?
She'll rush over, see him, ask what's wrong.
I think he's been poisoned. He would like some antitoxin.
As he's hacking like he probably was affected by the spores from earlier.
You said Lesser Restoration will work on that?
Lesser Restoration does cure poison, yes.
Okay. She will... And this is one of the guys we've been fighting, right?
Yeah, this is the guy who was chucking energy bolts. One of the guys who was chucking low-yield energy bolts out of the room.
She will look, sigh, and cast Lesser Restoration on him. 'Cause compassion.
Okay, and with the loss of the poison condition, he will look back and forth between the two of you and drop his weapons, as promised.
Good. I'm Fargo. What's your name?
Odium.
Odium.
Appears to be a he appears to be a human male, somewhat banged up merchant attire, probably foreign, judging from the look of it.
You're not from around these parts, are you?
No, from the south. Got
Like
stranded
where my
here
friend-
when those damn skeletons showed up.
Like where my friend Gant is from.
I have no idea who this Gant fellow is, so...
The man with the thick southern accent.
No, more south.
Oh, further south.
So the ocean.
Madrina, Mexico. Well, why are you here?
Like I said, I got caught here when those, bloody skeletons popped up. I was just making a supply run to this place, and there was some shouting and screaming, and sounded like an argument. And next thing I know, I try to go back down to my ship after delivering the supplies, and suddenly it's a no man's land.
Well, I see. You were part of the crew from the Wait, so were y'all with the racists up in that quote unquote spooky house?
I dealt with them. I was kind of their supplier and did a little bit of a logistical coordination for these guys and those guys.
Huh, very neat. What all do you deal in?
Well, like I said, I don't know what they do here. It was just my job to figure out what these guys need and let the other guys know, and then make some contacts in terms of where to pick up the supplies. I'm just a middleman.
I can always use people like you. You should join us.
And why would I do that?
Why not?
Well, no offense to you, but I got a life. I got a business. Like I said, I'm just kind of stuck here. I mean, if you got a ride off the island, great. I'll take it and, be about my business, but...
Okay, well, we'll get you off the island then. Just maybe next time, say, are you guys rescuers or enemies before you start shooting at people?
I'm not the one who opened fire. I just heard, the sounds of fighting out here, and, saw, opened the door, and there was a bunch of people that, weren't here before, and with weapons drawn, so I defended myself.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I feel like a similar line of question is going to happen with Gant and the...
Well, I will happily cut over to Gant in a moment, assuming, we're done with, Odium.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, I guess I'll collect my things, and, whenever you're ready to bounce, I guess.
Yep. Well,
If you don't mind.
At the front entrance.
So you'll make a shooing gesture. Obviously wants his privacy while he collects his shit.
Oh, you think I'm just gonna walk out of here? That's fine. I guess I'll step out.
Where am I gonna go? He gestures
yeah.
around. It's like you see a room full of, with a bunch of small statues and figurines of different animals. Monks, pilgrims, ranging from 1 to 3 feet tall.
What
Two
is all this
life-size
stuff?
statues at the far side of the room. One is a robed skeleton with a scythe, and the other is a Medusa. And then a pile of blankets. It's there's no obvious doors or anything. It appears to be a storeroom.
Ah,
Okay.
one of them must be a statue of Vicini then.
Create the multiverse.
So assuming you actually do step out as requested, he'll close the door and you'll hear the sound of shuffling, like somebody packing up.
Actually interested in what this stuff is and why he has so much. If he's just here to trade.
Oh, this isn't mine. This came with the place. I just assumed it belonged to whoever was in the chantry before me.
Oh, okay.
So they were just using it for storage and told me I could crash here when we got stuck.
Cool. Yeah, we'll see you down at the entryway then.
Alright.
And Fargo will roll on out and roll over to Serana and Ash.
Again, at which point you will hear the sound of, as you're rolling out, you hear the sound of stuff. As the only other person who is actually conscious, we'll switch over to Gant.
If
you want to start tying people up, you can, do that now since we're out of combat time.
Right. 1 moment.
You gonna move him out to the main area or leave him in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna move him out to down here.
I'll stick him down here with you then. And this Ash, I'll put this one over by the trash heap. Alright.
To make a medicine check on this guy once you're through with...
Yeah. Well, you want to roll it. While I'm waiting for Greg. Which guy?
The guy I tied up.
Okay, what do you want to know? He's beat up.
What I'm wanting to check for is basically if he doesn't have any kind of like that would be more a search roll to see if he doesn't have like any like cyanide stuff on him.
That'd actually be investigation in this case.
Investigation. Okay.
Other than the obvious, his whip, his crossbow, his armor.
Okay. Because I remember mentioning he wasn't necessarily a part of this.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be...
Okay. Yeah.
Seeing that he's a little less hostile, Gant will lower.
Yeah, he's just leaning on his maul. He's ready to swing if he has to, but for the moment, he seems to be playing maul.
Okay. He will lower his sword fully to the ground, like pointing towards the ground. So, as said, we were tasked with finding out what the hell was going on with the chantry around here, with the skeletons and all that other mess. You seem to be under the impression that you were not, you say you weren't responsible for the skeletons, so when did you get here?
I've been here a while. Moved in after the previous tenants cleared out.
Do you have an estimate of time, if only so I can corroborate that you indeed did not do the skeletons?
Well, I've been living in a basement, so judging time is a little rough, but it should be in the neighborhood of a few months, maybe a year at the outside.
Damn, no wonder. And from what Gant knows of the briefings from the town, Like, this has been happening about that same time, or just I'm trying
The
to figure out if
skeletons,
Gant can
the skeletons started to appear, and the inability to land on the island happened right about the time you guys captured the sea ghost, which would be just
A week or
just
two?
over a month ago.
Okay. Okay. Because when we got the report, well, we were told that skeletons only started appearing a month ago, so fair enough.
Yeah, that
You
sounds
wouldn't
about
have-
right. The skeletons might have been a month, give or take.
So, you have any idea who it was? I know you said you've been down here most of the time, but any particular people you had come by or unwanted guests that came by at that point?
We've had a little traffic, but I was not privy to the details of who was coming and going. I'm the current leader of what's left here of the crew, but my predecessor didn't make it. You know, they died in the fire. That if you guys came in, I assume you saw what was left of the chantry up top.
Yeah, there was a fire. There was a fire of some sort.
Yeah. Not entirely privy. I worked at archives mostly, but there was, about, like you're saying, skeletons were about a month ago. Then I guess somewhere in the neighborhood of a month ago, there was some carrying on, and then fire started, and lots of screaming and yelling. I most of my time was spent trying to salvage what I could from the archives on the way out, and ended up when the floor collapsed, I ended up landing down here.
He'll look him up and down and say, "So are you?" I'm just trying to get the story straight. I'm probably not going to be telling anyone. Are you directly with Drakengard or Skavor, or I'm just trying to figure out this picture so we can figure out what the hell is going on and fix the situation.
He's giving you an appraising eye. I'm not with the Skavor, no. I believe that's a northern problem.
That's all I really need to know. You were here with Gant will kind of look to the side.
Hang on. Just double checking something.
What?
Let's see, what's your passive on that? Let's maybe check here, folks. You tell he seems hesitant to answer the second part, but given the fact that he is dressed in Drakengard style robes, you can probably make an educated guess.
As Gant will say, so you were with he'll kind of look to the side, get a kind of knowing, and look back to him, give a knowing smile, and say, an unnamed third party. And you were stationed here doing some kind of, I imagine, resource digging or checking out this place, because between you and me, friend, this place has been changed hands so many damn times. I'm pretty sure the locals are used to it by now. He's trying to put him at ease of like, we're not really worried about allegiances right now. We're just trying to figure it out.
Persuasion check?
Mm-hmm. Okay, one of my lower rolls. It's 23.
Like that. One of my lower rolls. 23!
Not 13. Plus 13 to persuasion.
He'll sigh and nod a little bit. We can go with the unnamed third party if you like. Yes. My understanding of the mission, based on what I was doing at least, was using this as a sort of scouting or listening outpost, and I'm guessing somewhat of a logistical outpost given the amount of traffic we had coming in. So we had some ship or another coming in fairly regularly that was delivering stuff, and somebody was taking it off island, and vice versa. It was getting portaled in and out, so I'm not entirely sure where it was all going.
Okay, and your actions didn't have anything to do with the Scavor, so
my actions had nothing to do with the Scavor, as if we were supplying, they might have been the ones we were supplying. Like I said, my job was record keeping.
Okay, understood. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so you're here. So by the sound of it, you've been here the longest. So, as you said, about almost a year or some change.
No, our group has been here about a year. We all got here about the same time.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Arguably, some of the mercenaries they brought in to work security have been in the area longer. They just haven't necessarily been here in the Chantry.
Right.
Because they decided to hire a local.
All right. How about we go ahead and talk to the rest of the group? Because he'll listen. By the sound of it, fighting has stopped. By the sound of it, we've all kind of come to a similar agreement that for now it's alliance of convenience, as it were. Would that be fair to say?
Mm-hmm.
Gant will sheath his sword and say, and offers him, I am Gant.
He'll still cautiously keeping one hand on his hammer, just in case you try to pull something. He will take your other hand, grip it, up around the forearm, and say, Ozymandias. I didn't name him. It came with the adventure.
That's fair.
As if you wish to take this into the common, what passes for my common area, we can do that.
Indeed. Because I figure we all might as well get our story straight and try to figure out what the hell to do from here.
I imagine. So, get the hell off this island.
Mm-hmm. Well, as I said, we were tasked with seeing if we can secure or at least make the Chantry Tower safe, or figure out what the hell is going on.
Does your presence indicate that you managed to break the blockade?
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 The skeletons. The undead. The things that were keeping us from accessing the beach.
Oh,
as we are like entering the room, Gant will say, First off, we're here. His friends. He's good. This is Ozymandias. We'll do introductions later. And yes, we went through the blockade of skeletons because somebody staring daggers into Kyoki triggered every single damn skeleton that was on the beach.
Oh, he's also the one who kicked in my door.
Yeah, I'm sensing a trend with him and finding trouble. But, anyways,
if I may,
if you don't mind, I'm gonna grab a drink from over there, since it looks like you killed all the disciples but left the booze.
You there, Ozzy, was it?
Ozymandias.
Mandius.
He'll take a seat at one of the stools and take one of the gnome's leftover mugs.
This person here, small portions. This person here, he said he wasn't affiliated with any of this. You know who he is?
I assume you're pointing at the half-drow?
Yeah.
That would be Bayleaf, whose purpose I will tell you in a second as I scroll back through the book to the point where they told me what these people do. He's mercenary. He was here to train some of the security guards. After the burn, I put him in charge of coordinating our defense.
Yeah. As Ozymandias told me before we all came out here, apparently what caused the Chantry fire was there was a fire of some sort in the Chantry, and Ozymandias' predecessors and other affiliates told him to get the archives and get the hell out. And, well, nope. And that's before. And we have not gone any further details besides that.
Oh, I offer a correction. They didn't tell me to do that. I did that on my own initiative.
My apologies, thank you. So I take it you don't know what the source of the fire was?
Not in particular, no.
Would Bayleaf know?
I mean, I could make any number of educated guesses.
Yeah, as I said, you're an intelligent man. What are the odds he would have known what had happened?
My personal guess would be that there was a falling out with whoever we were doing trade with. But given that Odium is still here, well, he was the middleman, so maybe there was a falling out and he wasn't informed. The Northerners can be so crass and prone to violence. As evidenced by what transpired here today.
Well, we're all talking now, so I think we can at least try to figure it out. So, for the moment, when you said the skeletons weren't yours, and that was keeping you all here. So that takes one thing. And you all haven't had any other stirrings from the Chantry ever since?
I presumed they left us for dead.
Does Odium chime in on anything? I don't know if he's
He'll look around. Like, well, haven't seen my ship in a month, so I presume that's probably a fair guess. Since if they're not coming through here, they probably set up another supply point or whatever. And given the destruction up top, they probably presume we died in the fire. Kind of foolish of them, given that Chantries are known for these types of basements. But
would the contact happen to have been the Sea Ghost?
Odium will nod. Like, yeah, that was my ship. Well, the ship I was the ship I was attached to, rather.
Yeah, they're out of commission.
Oh well, weren't great tippers anyway.
Okay. So Gant is going to say this out loud to kind of piece things together. So the unnamed third party was here for about a year or so, and about a month or two from today, there was some kind of mess. First the Chantry fire, and then the skeleton blockade. Ozymandias, you said, did these two events happen the same time or same day, or was it?
Which two events? The burning and the skeletons?
The fire. Yeah, the burning and the skeletons.
Roughly. Again, since I was not physically present for the whole thing, I can't tell you specifically, but they seem to happen within the same day period. Give or take. I can't remember if I lost consciousness in the fall or not, but...
The fall?
I told you, I fell when I was gathering stuff. I fell through the archives. Landed down here.
Oh, right.
So I may have lost some time there, but there was the fire, and when we tried to, leave in the aftermath, skeletons. Might even be our, fellow compatriots. Who knows?
So, in kind of talking to the room, as it were, again, was like, skeleton, an army of skeletons doesn't sound like a chantry trap. And even if it was, it would have been triggered long ago after how many times this place has changed hands.
No, that's more your area of expertise.
All right.
Well, perhaps Serrano's.
Does anyone else have any thoughts to chime in before we talk about all our next moves? Because I figured that's the most pertinent for quite a few people.
I assume we need to get these lovely people to shore.
I'd suggest checking at least all of these adjacent rooms in case there's something that is amiss.
I also would love a very, very long sleep.
Well, if you wish to partake of a rest, our facilities are... Well, I guess they're yours now.
Oh, great. We've inherited another building. Technically, were we gaining the building whenever we defeated this? I don't recall what the price money was.
If I remember correctly, the objective was to investigate, I believe it was a tower to become a watch area?
The village wanted you to check this place out to become a lighthouse, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to turn it into a lighthouse.
Okay, I thought there was an existing tower. I didn't realize this building was...
The existing tower is what had burned down.
Okay.
Okay, so I can kind of open the door on one room, but not the other. I don't know, that's annoying.
Alright. So...
My airplay just went down again, so...
Right. Alright.
At the very least, we should take a little bit of a rest.
Matt is going to be dropping at this point, because it is 10:15, and this week, I have a feeling is going to be a week from hell.
Yep.
Alright, well, you're probably not going to miss much. I'm still expecting to go for 10:30-ish, assuming I have the bodies.
Alright. Have a good night, gentlemen.
Right.
Good night. Right.
Try to figure out which device you can be logged into Skype.
Oh. And then there were 3.
Yep. So, how do you wish to proceed from here?
Okay.
I almost have to insist on the idea of a short rest at least.
Looking at everybody, Kent is going to be like, I think we might, considering how beat up we are and the time, I might even be so bold to say a good sleep, if I may be so bold. If that meets also with your 2 favors. I know you've been here a while, but...
What's another evening?
Okay.
I didn't want to present.
Well, given things that have happened in the past, if this is going to be a area that's converted or rebuilt into a lighthouse, we should make sure that there is nothing else in this chantry along the lines of the beach or anything that would prevent workers from working.
Yeah,
But we can deal with
indeed,
that
but
after a nap.
yeah, but I'm more concerned with what's inside the Chantry, because by the sound of it, present company, excluding possibly the Mr. Bailey, no one seems to really know what caused the fire or the skeletons. And by the sound of it, we're gonna see the remnants, or maybe there are people involved. So get some rest. You all, and since you all were rather cozy down here, I take it nobody or nothing came down here.
They never found the entrance, and they rarely left the beach.
And nothing else came from the Chantry itself.
We encountered no creatures from within the Chantry.
All right.
I imagine that whatever defenses, considering how often this place changed hands, there may be defenses further within, but that's only an educated guess.
All right. So do what you want. I guess we'll look to maybe you to your two rooms. I guess we found you in, or whatever quarters, and we will move forward from there. I know you two gentlemen have also possibly things that future tenants might find unagreeable, and we'll try our best to help you out in that regard. I can't promise anything because our captain isn't here, and mission. But we are civilized beings here, and we can come to compromises. Yay. And everything. I'm glad it kind of ended up like this, because it's like, okay.
David, I will need you to doodle where you're putting the traps, and I will need to know what kind of traps you're doing, just in case.
Okay. I'll go with pinkish X's. Okay, so since assuming we're not leaving the area, I presume everyone's planning on sleeping in the main area here.
That's another question. Is where are you guys planning on shacking up? There's 2 rooms that were previously occupied that are now not currently occupied. I also need to know what you're doing about the surviving prisoners who you guys actually tied up and stuff. And whether you wish to talk to them when they, wake them up and talk to them.
Actually, you know what? Since we're gonna get a rest, if no one objects, actually, I don't know if that would be a bad or good thing. Gant will kind of offer to bring T. Bayleaf at least a wig before he can fall back asleep, because considering everything, because that way we don't have to keep him tied up and be like, "Why'd you keep me tied up?" I don't know what your thoughts are on it, David.
In terms of the player, I'm thinking if everyone just sleeps in the main room, I can trap all of the surrounding doors in case, in case there are things that can surreptitiously enter places. Farron doesn't trust either of these new guys. And while preferring to keep people tied up, he would think just everyone being in the main room would be good, because when we take watches, we can watch the new guys, and if they're a part of the watch, they can at least help, a watch.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Gant isn't too. I'm not too sure about it. I was like, I completely understand. Like, yeah, we were just fighting these guys a couple seconds ago, so completely fair reasoning. I just didn't know if we wanted to ask them questions now or something like that, but who knows? If we want them to wake up, quote, naturally through a watch, we can do that. I'm a little. He will kind of say, I don't know how I feel about trapping their doors, because,
So you're sleeping in the common area then?
yeah, because, if they, what if they got to piss? Or they forgot to tell us something.
Which room are they sleeping in?
The ones they came out of. The ones where their
So
tokens are that you can
this
see.
one-
Yeah.
And
As a center, right, and far left.
Okay, and you said that one right there? Or that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that you don't have an X on.
Okay. Oh, there we go. The people that we've taken out, what were their arms?
The dark elf, or half dark elf, had the whip and the scimitar and the hand crossbow.
I thought there were people missing from the map that we actually,
The actual downed people, yeah.
shanked.
Making me go back and look shit up here. The dragonborn-looking motherfuckers were equipped with sinisterly curved Indian Persian longsword type weapons, like longswords. They also had short swords and a heavy crossbow. There was 3 of those, I believe. I can probably do a list. 1 second.
I was just wondering, because you wanted to know what I was going to be using for the traps.
Well, I need to write stuff down for the loot crate anyway, so.
Yeah.
If the rooms have anything of interest. Oh, hello. There's 2 of those. Those guys surrendered. You didn't say anything about, aside from kicking their equipment aside, but you were asking explicitly about the dead people. Where are you? Yeah, you were the worm priests.
Yeah, do you have any suspicions about this place?
And probably ought to roll up some money for you guys.
Hello, hello.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay. Check.
Yep, we can hear you.
yep.
But about dangers of this there, to answer Dave's question about dangers in the area, Gant will slowly,
Yes.
and I've known, he'll be hesitant. Because on one hand, let's say, on one hand, they never got bothered, but the skeletons also didn't get fucked with, and well, and they didn't know where the entrance was, so they iffy, 50-50. Well, I'm more confident 70% that they don't know, but 30% of I don't know what happened up there, but I'm still gonna be cautious enough. You know what I mean?
In terms of the tower, with the fire, it could have been just a lightning strike, but I would think from what we saw that it wouldn't have been that unless someone was controlling the weather.
Yeah, especially with how bad it sounded when Ozymandias told us that. By the sound of it, especially with the skeletons happening at roughly the same time, and stuff like that. That is weird. Chantry towers are weird, but any kind of Republic magic or anything like that would have been gone. Should have been gone by now. Somebody did something.
Holy shit.
Oh, the amount of CP?
The amount of copper.
Man, that plate mill looks nice. I have no use for it, but it looks nice. I assume we make copper arrowheads.
Yeah, 31 gold.
Yeah, technically right. That's right. 31 gold.
That was fun. What was there something you were trying to say, David?
No, I was just looking at the sheer amount of copper, and I'm thinking, oh, we can make copper arrowheads. Probably 2 arrowheads per copper, because melting down and shaping it, arrowheads aren't super thick.
Or make copper armor.
That's just silly.
For the record, David, do not bring your health up to max just yet. Because we still have to do watches. Stuff may happen overnight, and so.
Okay. Well, I don't have that.
If you want to give yourself the benefits of a short rest, first.
I don't have any hit dice.
Okay. Yeah. Just, I will want to do watches because stuff may happen overnight. So. I'd say if you have any like item healing or whatever you want to do between now and overnight, that's fine. But do not consider yourself having taken a long rest yet. Which also applies to your mana and your key, I believe.
I'm good
Yeah.
now.
I don't know about you, David, but I think we want to go with a long rest for this one.
Oh, I agree. I am flush out of resources, with the possible exception of a little bit of mana that I can get back for my own.
Gant will take first watch since he has a good amount of mana, and some decent hit points.
Are you doing singular watches or paired watches?
I'd suggest paired watches with these unknowns here.
Paired is probably a good idea.
And so technically there's 6 of you,
Sounds
so yeah, you could do paired watches if you were so inclined.
Let's see, these are regular D4 plus 4 healing potions?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, if you're doing just the basic healing potions.
Okay, shoot, given my health, I'll use 5 of them.
Damn. Where are you getting that many? Did you buy that many, or is that the loot crate?
That's loot crate.
Okay. Are either one of you planning on updating loot crate with the other stuff? Or
I can't update the loot crate.
You should be. No, that's right. It was Brian exclusive. Because he's the logistics officer or whatever, so I guess I will do the loot crate. Curse you, Brian, for going home early.
Yeah, and I gotta drop off soon myself.
That's fine. I presume I will hold off on doing what happens during watches, if anything, until next session. That way people can actually be present in case they, have anything else they want to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
Or other questions they want to add before you guys go to sleep.
Right. So what pairs do we want to have? This is kind of also the way it seems like.
Can't. I'm going to use my last use of the healing kit on you just to give you some extra heals.
Hey, thank you, Michelle.
Did you do any kind of short rest stuff, considering our intentions are for a long rest? You can't really do that, can you?
I mean, if you want to consider yourself as having taken a short rest for the purposes of anything that may have happened during watches, I will allow that.
Okay.
Because stuff could happen during watches.
In which case... okay. In which case, Gant, Farron will be tending tending to your cleaning wounds, making sure muscles don't knot up, things like that. And you can, when you spend your hit dice to regen your hit points, you can instead max the hit die roll out.
Nice. That along with a Song of Rest for Farron in return will be good. So by the sound of it, we'll be the first pair to do watch.
What's the Song of Rest do?
Adds a D6.
Mine is.
And I know Matt can do it too, so we can probably count him as having done his. Song of Rest.
Song of Rest D8.
Yeah,
D8 for me.
You're a 9th level bard? Just bard?
No. But it says it is.
It shouldn't be a D8 until your 9th level, 9th bard level.
It's just what it says on the sheet.
I will take a look. I mean, so your inspiration is a D8. Bardic Inspiration, yes. D8. Song of Rest, 1D8. I mean, did you take a feat or something?
No.
Yeah, that's a typo.
I'll get that.
I'd say your bard level is 7, so yeah, I'd say it doesn't go up to that till 9th.
Does this require me to spend a hit die?
No, it's just in addition.
Okay. It's in addition, so I do have to spend it first.
If you are taking a short rest, even if you're not spending hit die, you
okay.
Then you get the benefit. And Fargo can add...
It's a D8?
A D6. And Fargo can also add a D6.
So 2D6 on that.
How much debris is in here?
A fair amount, I mean, yeah.
I like to push the debris up against the doors that are trapped. With the exception of the thick old door that we use to come in.
So you're trying to block the other doors.
Even the ones with the people in them, or
No, just the ones that I have
okay, no, no, sure.
traps on. Which is actually the big old thick door, because if I remember correctly, we could hear the big old thick door open.
Yeah. Okay, loot crate is in theory updated. Make a note of first watch.
I was about to tab that. After that, we could probably.
Just so we know who's
people
on
can probably
first
just.
watch.
Mm.
And
I
next,
figure,
Hmm?
yeah, I figure the next one, the next two. I know the two pairs are probably just going to be Ash and.
Ash
Actually,
being
no, we have.
Ash being an elf can trance, so he is available for either or both of the third and fourth, the last watches, because he only needs 4 hours.
Mm. I don't know what the others would want, so who knows.
So, well, you guys can decide that next session, because
Mhm.
I will end off here just in case again anybody has any additional questions before people go to bed.
Yep. No, I'm good. I've got nothing else in mind. I've got
I'm
most
afraid
questions that come to my mind.
I'm afraid something's gonna get us, and we're not exactly in the best of shape.
It is what it is. You can only prep as much as you can.
Okay, we will see what is next time.
Mm-hmm.
Next time on Valkyria Gaiden. Dun, 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 dun.
I hope we get a level out of that. That was tough as balls.
No, unfortunately.
All right.
You're 9,000 short.
Catch you all. Catch you all later then. Have a good night.
Yep, good night, bud.
And thank you, Tris, for tonight. For tonight. This is a good game.
Hopefully you will have more fun with the next one now that we're out of combat.
Yeah, thank God. Okay, good night, y'all.
Yep, good night.
Good night.